Hi, this is Robin, and this is video number 2 in a series of videos that I'm doing for caregivers. For those people who are caring for those they love, is really what this is about, and reminding you that you're doing okay, reminding us that we're doing okay. Tonight I wanted to talk to you, by the way, it is late at night, and I'm sure that I look like I've had a full day, sorry. But regardless, I wanted to touch base with you tonight and talk a little bit about my story. I want to emphasize the fact that when crisis happens or when life falls apart around you, it's really easy to lose yourself. It's easy to show up differently than you would ever expect. It's easy to tap into every emotion possible. And if you're like me, I wasn't used to that. I was a girl who smiled at everyone and agreed with everyone. I was always the peacemaker, the one that just tried to make people feel happy. So when this happened and all those emotions showed up, I felt pretty guilty on the inside about all that. So when Dave was diagnosed, I was a life coach and a business coach. Like I said, pretty successful, feeling happy about everything. Dave got sick. I knew I couldn't keep it up, so I got rid of my office that was in Peoria, Illinois, and I grabbed a little part-time job. At the time, I was also a caregiver for my mom. So I was not only a caregiver, driver for my mom, getting groceries and all those things for her, but now I also became that for my husband. And it was an honor, really. I look back, it was an honor, still is an honor with my husband. But it was so hard because it was a role I was really unfamiliar with. Before, Dave was always the decision maker. All of a sudden, I became that. And I did not want that role. I enjoyed having this life of the wife, play with life, not feel the pressure. All of a sudden, I became the one with all that on their shoulders. And in that, I showed up pretty poorly sometimes. I made some really bad decisions sometimes. I tried a lot of different things, trying to figure life out, and I lost myself along the way. I remember, probably a month ago, I was sitting with somebody talking about how I don't even know who I am. Who am I supposed to coach? Am I supposed to only coach caregivers? Do I only speak to caregivers? I'm a caregiver now. It just confused me. So I think I found the answer, and that's why I'm doing this video. I want you to get that. I want you to get who I am. I'm a life coach and a business coach. I coach individuals, which includes caregivers, and I coach executives. I'm a visual coach, so I draw out what I coach, what we coach about, and I give that to clients, and they have something to refer to in between sessions. I'm a speaker. I do workshops and seminars on topics like effective communication, conflict resolution. I draw out my slides, so they're all hand done. It gives it a personal touch because I'm a visual facilitator, and I love that part. I'm also an artist. I create products like a Saboteur doll. I create cards. I have 2 card lines right now that are in 4 stores, and that's growing. I'm also an author. I wrote a book, 12 Tiny Wellbeing Tips, and I have another one I'm working on, which is a total different subject. It's about self-image. It's going to be really fun. More than anything else, I'm a caregiver. I love caring for the man that I love. And I'm a human being like any of you. So the biggest thing I want you to get with this video is I all of a sudden know who I am. I don't have to be specific about who I talk to, or I know who I am. And I just want you to know that if you're a caregiver or you've had crisis or something has happened where you've lost your identity, just know it's going to come back. Start doing what you love. It's going to start coming back. Do what you love. If you love to garden, if you love to do art, if you love to create products, if you love to sing, go do those things. That's what I've done. I've continued to do my art, and it's been therapeutic. So my point is that, yes, it's easy to lose track of who you are when things happen like this. It's also easy to lose touch with your emotions. But my point is that when this sort of stuff happens, you're not prepared. Don't beat yourself up. This is life. And not everybody gets it unless they go through it. So just know that you and I are okay. We're doing the best we can, and we're okay. So between now and the next video, I hope life treats you well, and more than anything else, remember to keep your chin up, Buttercup. All right, thanks. Talk soon. Bye.